We are set for heat number 1. David, who are some of the riders to watch for?
Number 9, Eric Kehoe from Team Suzuki from Granada Hills, California. Number 30, Brian Manley from Placentia, California. Number 11, Keith Bowen riding the tough prepared Kawasaki. Keith is from Pontiac, Michigan. Number 122, Alan Dick representing Team Honda of Canada from Aldergrove, British Columbia. Number 22, Tommy Watts, Team Green from Las Vegas, Nevada. And number 160, a local boy, Peter Melton from Anaheim. And finally, on the Yamaha, number 28, the popular Jim Hollywood Hawley from Woodland Hills, California. You know, Jim just returned from a bizarre motocross race held in Bombay, India.
He either has great concentration, David, or jet lag. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 1 here at Anaheim Stadium. There's a look at the track, and it is awesome. The riders couldn't believe it earlier when they first saw it. We're set. Heat number 1. The gate drops, and rocketing out in front, it is the Suzuki of Eric Kehoe on the RM250. Gets out in front, goes wide. Over the first jump, look out, gets sideways. And Tommy Watts takes the lead, David Stanfield.
A really slick first corner there, and he just about spun out.
And there goes Tommy Watts, and there goes Kehoe back in front. And they are going for it over the double jump. Here comes Holly. Holly comes by on the inside and takes over the lead. Jim Hollywood Holly in front with Kehoe running second. Over the doubles, launching themselves. That's Brian Manley coming up on the outside. Tommy Watts running in fourth spot, but it is Holly with Kehoe right behind him. Jim Hollywood Holly getting a big lead here early in this heat. Waves to the crowd. Let's take a look back at the start. Look at Kehoe go all the way out, almost careens off a hay bale, comes back, he's completely crossed up. A lesser man would have lost it and gone down on the ground. But Kehoe keeps upright, and there is the man in charge at this point, Jim Hollywood Holly. Won a number of Canadian motocross and arena crosses. Holly getting some air. Eric Kehoe running in second spot. Brian Manley coming up in third.
A real wide track here. They've got plenty of lines to choose from.
It's twice the width of a normal Supercross track, David, and the riders like that. They like to have the width so they can pass where they want to.
Eric looks like he's just settling in, and Manley's moving up on Kehoe, which is going to pressure Eric now, and they're going to chase Holly right now.
You know, Kehoe won his first major race of his career last year when he won the 125 GP, and that gave him a lot of confidence. Now, Kehoe comes up behind Holly. And Holly gasses the Yamaha YZ250 and pulls away. Kehoe cuts to the inside. Over a series of short jumps, small jumps, Kehoe gets more air, goes to the inside. Now here's where Kehoe can pass. Through the whoops, and Kehoe does. Holly goes to the outside, Kehoe goes by on the inside. And Holly comes back. Well, we got a knockdown, drag-out brawl with these three riders, Jim Hollywood Holly and Eric Kehoe up in front. And that's Brian Manley out of Placentia in third spot, trying to go for second.
Oh, outstanding move by Eric Kehoe on the outside. Used the berm, and he shot right into the fast line, and he's taken over.
And Holly drops back to third. He doesn't like that. Meanwhile, Manley comes up. He's on Kehoe like a Krishna on an airport traveler. Now Kehoe starts to pull away. We've got a replay of Kehoe's pass, a slick move when he went by Holly. David Stanfield?
Well, this is what happens when you have a really nice wide track. You've got great racing. Kehoe and Manley make their move through the stutter bumps, catch up to Holly, and the three jump into turn number 4. Kehoe had a wheel in front of Manley. Kehoe puts himself in position to jump into the lead. Holly gets the short end of the stick and gets squeezed out and drops to third.
Boy, and Holly was not happy about that at all. I can flat guarantee you. So Eric Kehoe, a beautiful move, and this kid is out in front with Manley. He is the son of a speedway rider in Southern California, Bill Manley, in second spot, and Manley also on an RM250 Suzuki, putting the pressure now on Kehoe.
Manley looking really good through the whoops, and he's got plenty of speed.
Kehoe careens off the jump, off the turn, comes up on the jump. Manley stays on him and keeps the pressure on. Plenty of lines, David Stanfield, on this track.
Nice and wide, outstanding track.
And there goes Manley. Look at this, a triple jump. And you can see Kehoe shake his head. He says, this kid is crazy. I'm not going to triple that thing. And Manley finds himself in the front, and the crowd loves it. Manley number 30, Kehoe number 9, and Hollywood Holly way back there in the back on the white Yamaha. Look at these guys go at the jumps. Now, Kehoe, who's a veteran, who's raced a lot more Supercrosses than Manley, David Stanfield, is putting the pressure on Manley.
Kehoe is definitely keeping his cool. He's got a couple laps left.
Manley in front. Kehoe in second spot, but Kehoe is ready to strike. He's looking for a mistake by Manley. Tough tough position for a young rider like Manley to be in. He's raced a number of Supercrosses, but not as many as Kehoe. And he knows that Kehoe is back and looking for a place to pass. Should be seeing that white flag soon indicating the final lap.
And look at the lead.
Look at that lead. Manley has got the lead, and he's going for the air. Now, going through the whoops, this is where Manley had problems before. Now, look, Kehoe rides him beautifully, comes up on him, but Manley stays in front again. He triples, and here comes Kehoe tripling. I think David Kehoe realizes he's got to triple to stay in this race.
Oh, he does. He's got about a lap and a half left in this race.
There's Manley, number 30, Kehoe. The rider we just saw a moment ago is a rider who's about to be lapped by Manley. Flying Brian Manley and Eric Kehoe battling here in heat number 1 at Anaheim Stadium. And this is some of the best racing ever. These guys are close. Here comes Kehoe right up on Manley's back tire.
There's the white flag.
1 lap to go. Can Manley hold on and withstand the pressure of Kehoe? And Kehoe smells blood, and he's right on Manley's back tire.
Kehoe is expected to win this race.
Well, he's one of the favorites. There's no question about that. He's like the great yellow hope in the Suzuki stable along with Johnny O'Mara. Look at now. Kehoe puts some pressure on Manley. He wants a mistake. He wants Manley to make a mistake, go wide or go down. Kehoe comes to the inside. Manley on the outside. Oh, and Manley's holding on to that lead, David Stanfield.
Manley taking the best line.
He is taking an excellent line. Now, Kehoe gambles and goes wide. Doesn't pay off. Manley stays inside and stays out in front. And Kehoe flies over our cameraman, and look at this. Here comes Kehoe right next to Manley, and Kehoe takes the lead.
Kehoe tripled there. Beautiful move on the outside. Manley trying to hold the inside, just did not work. Out of turn number 4. Look at this.
This is beautiful. Manley realizes he's got to make a move again, and now Kehoe starts to pull away. The checkered flag about to come out, and Kehoe has got this race wrapped up and the money spent if he can hold on, and he does. And Eric Kehoe wins heat number 1. Beautiful ride. Second place, Manley. That's not bad at all. Holly is third, and Keith Bowen